This is HTML lesson number 49. Obviously, you want people to view your web page. You also want people to leave you feedback on your web page. But what if you want to separate the text and photos of your web page from the user feedback? Let me show you how to do this. Okay. Oops. And now I'm going to give you a clue as to what we're going to do next. Okay? Look what I've typed. Okay, you say, wait a minute, I bet that is the title of another tag you're going to introduce me to. And yes, they're absolutely correct. Okay. Now if we have head tags, we're going to have body tags. And yes, we're going to have form tags. Okay, and then after that, what we're going to have is field set tags. Okay, I bet you're asking right now, what are these tags going to do? Well, I'm going to show you that in a little bit. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to type in now, can you answer me why we have this? Hang on, let me show you. Okay. Now, why do we have and NBSP? Why do we have that? Leave the answer in the comments down below. The next thing I'm going to type in here is always make sure that you have your equal sign. Make sure you have both quotation marks. Okay. Then after your input type equals text, you're going to put BR like this. You're going to do it twice. Why are you going to do it twice? What do you think? Leave the answer down here in the comments below. Let's see if you know why we're going to do that. Because I'm going to reveal the answer a little later in this video. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to highlight all of this. And I'll show you exactly what we're going to highlight here. All this in gray has been highlighted. What do you think we're going to do next? Leave me a comment down here in the description, well, in the comments below. Leave it in the comments section. Okay. Ooh. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Now take a look at this. We've got address now, and everything after address is exactly the same as what we had up here. Okay? Are you still trying to figure out why we highlighted all this text up here? Well, I'm going to reveal the answer in just a second. All right. Now the reason why we highlighted all that text up here was that what we did is we hit Control C and then Control V. Okay? And the reason why we hit Control C and then we hit Control V was to copy the text up here and paste it right down here. And we did the exact same thing down here as we did up here. So in other words, we did a Control C up here, we did a Control V here, and a Control V here. That way we didn't have to do a whole bunch of extra typing. Okay. Now I'm going to let you take a look one more time at all of this. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to hit Save right up here. We're going to actually click File, Save As, and then we're going to save it as fieldset HTML. That's fieldset. That is fieldset period HTML. And where we're going to save it to? Well, we're going to open up the My Documents folder. Then we're going to open up the HTML student folder. And that's where we're going to save it. Okay. Now then, we're going to open up HTML student. I know you know where it is by now. We're going to double click fieldset. I'm sorry, we're going to double click fieldset.html. And look what we've done. And this separates the user feedback from the rest of your web document. Okay? Now you say, well, that's all great and dandy and everything, but can we do anything else with this? You betcha. And I'm going to show you how to do that in my very next video. So I want you to stay tuned.